Hola guys, happy Friday. My body knows it's Friday. Guys, look at these newfangled homes. These are homes. They're not businesses. This is somebody's home. I don't know about this newfangled architecture. It looks so institutional. But anywho, I work in a pretty ritzy neighborhood. For the most part, I like driving through here, especially at Christmas, guys, because they can afford to like go all out with the lights on their huge estates and their huge lawns and stuff. It's really pretty to drive through. I would love to come out here at night, but y'all know I can't see at night. So Christmas light trolling out here is probably not a good idea. It's pretty far, but we have an awesome neighborhood in our area. Well, not our area, but a pretty awesome neighborhood in Dallas called Kessler Park. No, it's not Kessler Park. It is Kessler Park. It's a hidden estate gem in the hood, guys. It's right off of 30. If you're local, it's right off of 30. Like from I-30, you can look down and see the estates. Beautiful, beautiful homes. Just, oh my gosh. And is it Kessler Park? Yeah, it's Kessler Park. It's right off Sylvan and 30. It's in that area. But absolutely gorgeous. And that's where we've ever done any Christmas light watching. They do a Candy Cane Lane. Oh my gosh. And when I tell you the whole friggin' neighborhood does it, it's amazing. The Candy Cane Lane in that subdivision is one of the most beautiful things that I have ever seen. But anywho, I say all that to say that I'm driving home now, and I'm passing all these huge estates, and some are just so traditional. Some look like cottages, some look like haciendas. Just beautiful, beautiful styles. And then you have those Lego boxes. You have those Minecraft boxes. It's just bizarre to me. I'm sure they're beautiful on the inside, but I think they go up too fast personally. In Texas, I don't want to live in anything that goes up too fast, because the first strong winds that come, or heaven forbid we get hit by a twister, because this area did get really, really damaged by a twister a few years ago. Your house is going to go down like a box of matchsticks, guys. So I don't play when it comes to architecture. But anywho, how did I get off on that? I was just coming on here to say hi. It is Friday. I'm on my way home. It was a good week, with the exception of yesterday. I had an issue yesterday, and it wasn't even work related. Well, it was kind of work related, but not about work. So every Thursday and Friday, reps bring in lunch. It's still the same like it used to be. Only now, instead of home health reps, now it's mainly medical reps coming in trying to tout their newest drug. Yesterday they bought some food in from someplace here locally. Tell me, you guys anywhere out of Texas, if you have a restaurant called Fuzzy Tacos. Usually they're good. I remember back in the day they were really good. It was one of our most requested for the reps. We wanted Fuzzy Tacos. I'm lying. That was Desperados. We would ask for Desperado tacos. You guys, if y'all are local, Dallas, Fort Worth, Garland, Richardson, anywhere in between, and you want some, oh my goodness, chupate los dedos, suck your fingers, good tacos, order from Desperados, okay? Desperados tacos. But anywho, this is called Fuzzy's Tacos, and they're all over the place. And they brought in beef and chicken and all the fixings. It was a taco bar. They supplied a taco bar. And I'm not a big fan of chicken tacos. Chicken enchiladas, yes, but chicken tacos, not really. Chicken flautas, yes. I'm weird. I like chicken on a crunchy tostada, like for tinga, when you saute your chicken, and you basically saute your chicken, and you cook it, and you shred it, and you saute it in all these Mexican spices, and then you put it on top of a tostada with lettuce and tomato and all that. That's tinga. The shredding of the chicken and sauced up is tinga. But anyway, I prefer my chicken on a crispy tortilla. Okay, a tostada for tinga, rolled up and fried in a flauta, or as my non-Latinos might call them, taquitos. I prefer my chicken on something crunchy. Well, they didn't have crispy anything, but their beef looked suspect. Their beef looked almost like chili. How are you gonna put that wet meat into a tortilla and call it a taco. Okay, that didn't look right. So I got the chicken, made some tacos. I made 3 because the tortillas were small. I made 3, loaded them with salsa guacamole, sour cream, and went and ate. This was around 12. At 3 o'clock, guys, I was in the ladies' room, not happy with life. It made my stomach so sick. I got really, really nauseous, and I got sick. And then all night long yesterday, my stomach wasn't right. It ached. It felt like a bruise, like on the inside, like right here at the very top of my belly. It hurt. And I'm like, well, it must have been that violent that I did at lunchtime, because there's nothing left. But my stomach just didn't feel right all last night. And this morning, I had some tea just to take something in with my my meds. I had some tea, and then I toasted a bagel, and I had that. And by the time I made it to work, my stomach was hurting. I'm like, what did they friggin' do? Fuzzy tacos? Was y'all's meat fuzzy? Were y'all's condiments fuzzy with mold? What did y'all do, man? And then the lady up front that I work with said that it tore her stomach up too, and she had the chicken. So I'm just like, no. No thank you. Next time they bring in fuzzy tacos, I know better. I'll just go to the cafeteria. Today was my first payday, y'all. My first payday, and I gotta tell you, I was quite impressed with that check. I'm gonna get all my bills paid by myself. And my big dude said, Mom, don't just jump in there if you need help. And I'm like, let me do it. You know, thank you. If I find myself in a situation where like, oh crap, I absolutely will say help me. But it is so nice. I paid my mortgage, I paid my credit cards, I paid my water bill, and other bills are coming through until I get paid again on, I don't remember when I get paid again, but, and still have leftover. I'm just like, wow, it feels so friggin' nice. Oh, it feels so amazing and so nice. And again, I'm not trying to touch my baby's money because this is his last weekend home. So between tomorrow and next Friday, he's gonna go get his hair cut. He has really long hair because he was doing the wrestling thing for a while, the wrestling training and everything. So his hair reaches to the middle of his back, and he has a beard. You know, he had the wrestler look, but for his new job, he's gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to my salon. My boys go to a salon. Okay, I've taken them to barbers in the past, and they just don't like it. They don't like it. I think Our Lady, you know, just does right by him. I think they just feel more comfortable there. But I don't want to dip into his money because he's going to get his hair cut. He's going to get his beard trimmed. And I don't know if he's going to do eyebrows. Yes, my son does eyebrows. And if you saw the eyebrows that happened in our family, you would understand. I plucked my eyebrows to death throughout my whole teenage life. So they no longer grow the way they're naturally put on my face, the way God went wakate to my face. They're like fat little caterpillars, like fat dark caterpillars. And my son has those eyebrows. Little dude, not so much. I think little dude got more of his pappy side on that, but big dude got mama's side. So I don't know if he's gonna do eyebrows or not, but and he has to buy clothes, he has to buy attire appropriate for the office, and then he has to buy winter clothes because he's rolling into Virginia where it's going to be cold here soon, I guess. So he needs to get all that situated. And then tomorrow around 6, I decided, I mean, I had already known I was going to do it, but we're going to have his going away / birthday dinner situation. I'm just inviting my friends, my brother and my sister-in-law. I wanted my sister to come, but she's so both my sister and my son, oh my goodness, they should be mother and son. They're so much alike in regards to people are too people-y. My sister likes her family and that's it. She doesn't like company. She doesn't like I don't want to say outsiders, but you know, she has friends and all, but she can only take people in very small quantities, very small little bits. And my oldest is the same way. I'm like, how are you my child? Not that I'm a social butterfly or anything, but I don't mind company. I like hosting things. I like inviting people over. My small circle, don't get me wrong. Y'all been with me long enough to know my circle is very, very small. But I love entertaining that little circle. My sister and my oldest are like, they're not unfriendly. They'll come out and say hi, and then they hibernate back into their, you know, their bedrooms or whatever. And so my oldest was, Mom, I'll leave it all up to you. The planning, where, because the plan was we were going to go to my sister's house so we could all spend time together as a family. But I kind of got a vibe off of my oldest that even though it is my sister, his auntie, and his grandmother, that he'd rather just chill at home. And I don't blame him. I know him. He'd rather just be at home, eat some good food, bull crap around a little, and then hibernate into his bedroom, do some drumming, whatever. I get that vibe off of him, and I didn't want to make him uncomfortable, and it's his last hurrah here. They're already putting up Christmas lights in these rich houses, guys. Y'all see that? I'm telling you, it is so pretty over here at Christmas. But anywho, so I didn't want to pressure him. I didn't want to make him not be comfortable. And then if he eats, maybe he'll have a little sippy of something. He's safe at home. He doesn't have to drive home. So, and then I knew my sister is not going to be comfortable enough because I wanted to invite my friends. And, you know, she's just, I didn't want her to be uncomfortable in her own house. So I'm like, these antisocials, oh my goodness. So I decided I'm just going to have it at home. And I asked my sister, I said, do you want my brother to pick you up? If you want to come and you know, getting in on the food and the birthday cake and everything, do you want my brother to pick you up? And she's like, look, it doesn't matter. I'm perfectly fine not being there for the dinner as long as we get to see him before he leaves. So the plan is after he gets his hair and everything done Sunday, we're gonna go over there and spend the day with them. And then he's off all week long. It's his week off, like I said, where he's gonna be planning everything, getting everything together for his Bon Voyage drive from Texas to Virginia next Saturday. So this is my last week with my baby, and I had planned on making enchiladas, meatloaf, mashed potatoes, rice and beans, and a big old pan of chili cheese fries. I might have told you this, I can't remember because I've mentioned this so many times to so many people. I might have already told you guys this. And he's like, Mom, are you really trying to do all that cooking? I'm like, well, you know, it's all your stuff that you really like. He's like, Mom, remember, I'm going to be here one more week after Saturday. I'm like, okay. I said, so what do you really want? What do you really want for dinner? He wants enchiladas. This boy and my enchiladas, I swear. So I'm going to make a huge pan of enchiladas, rice and beans. But I wanted to make something else with it, something lighter. I was thinking maybe some tortilla soup, but that involves chicken too. I don't know. I need to get out of my head about this chicken. My chicken is not going to make me sick, okay? I don't know what Fuzzy Tacos was doing, but I know my chicken is not going to make me sick. But I definitely want to do something with chicken. Either tinga, like I was saying, which is a tostada with the chicken, or some tortilla soup, something. And, of course, a cake. And then I'm like, fool, you're trying to celebrate his birthday. You haven't even got him a gift. My baby doesn't want anything. He's one of those. Because anything that he really wants, he'll buy for himself. And then he'll tell me, don't be spending money on me, blah, 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 blah. I know he won't care. I know he won't care. But it's a mommy thing. I want him to have something from me that he'll remember. So, I don't know. I got to get up early tomorrow, guys. I got to get up early. Do y'all know I still haven't deep cleaned my house? Do y'all know that's what I'm going to be doing tonight? I still haven't deep cleaned my house. My floors have still not been mopped. My tubs and sinks, they've been wiped down. You know, in the shower, you can't help but wipe down the walls. Or me, I can't help but wipe down the walls a little bit and wipe around the tub a little bit, you know, inside the tub a little bit. Of course, my toilets ain't going to be funky, but deep clean with the steam and the bleach and the cleanser, I haven't done that. I still haven't done that. Let me tell y'all, freaking Halloween just threw me all out my loop. And then preparing for my job threw me out of my loop some too. But I need to get in this house and deep clean, and I have to, because I'm not having people in my house and it looks dirty. You know what I mean? But right now I'm heading over to Thrift Town. Let me tell you why I'm heading over to Thrift Town. because they're supposed to be having their grand reopening. I'm gonna roll up in there, and if it don't look no different than it's been looking in the last 3-4 months, if the air ain't working, if they don't have shelves of nice knickknackery and housewares instead of just racks and racks and racks of clothes, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna call them a liar online. I'm gonna go online. Dear Thrift Town, y'all are tripping. What grand reopening were y'all talking about? But I just miss Thrift Town being a good thrift store. I hope they don't hike up the prices, because the last time I was there, I saw that they were putting out white shelves like Goodwill has, and I'm like, that must mean, because you don't put clothes on shelves, you put knickknackery housewares on shelves. So I'm hoping that there's going to be some good stuff to look at. But I'll see you guys at Thrift Town. Okay guys, the downpour came, and I knew we were expecting rain after 5 p.m. but it set in, and honestly I almost just bypassed the store, but the rain was coming down so hard I'm struggling to see. It looks darker in reality than is showing on camera for some reason, so it looks much brighter on camera. It's getting pretty dark, guys, and I already can't see in the dark. And then you add raindrops to the windshield, and it's like, it's really hard for me to see comfortably. So I'm gonna go into this store and hope that the showers, it's just a shower, and that I can make it home here in a little bit, because it's already dark. So it ain't like the dark is gonna sneak up on me. I'm just waiting for the rain to stop. But let's go sneak a peek and see if they've done, what kind of remodeling they did in here. Okay, it's giving Goodwill vibes. Okay, I see you, Thrift Town. Oh my gosh, you guys, look. Oh my gosh. Yoink. I was gonna look at this, but those birdies got my attention. Okay, so far the prices are pretty okay. This is crystal, $4.99. Oh, how cute. Bring me wine and I'm pretty. Chihuahuas. That is adorable. Okay, guys, it is really giving Goodwill vibes with this setup. Look at that. Are you serious right now? Oh, goodness. I think I'm gonna be in trouble, guys. If I could find another one of these, I'd probably take it. Okay. They're the random bags little dude likes to dig through. I see Mickey Mouse. That's cute. It's Pac-Man. Is it Pac-Man? It's Pac-Man. This looks 80s. Cedar Point, where is this from? Look at this giant selection of mugs. Oh, is this Pyrex? Look. Oh, it's still playing the 7.99 store. Look, there's two of them. Those are really pretty. But I don't need any more glassware. Ooh, that is really pretty for a little tea light. Are y'all getting Goodwill vibes too? See the white shelves I was talking about? It's very Goodwill-y, right? Wood things. Nice wood things. Are these ashtrays? Are these salad bowls? What are these? Oh, that's cute for my coffee area, but I don't have any more room. This is kind of neat. I like that. That's pretty. Okay, guys, here I go, putting things with their family things. Look at that. They should be there. This is really pretty to set a potted plant in. That is really nice. Wonder if one of my ivies would fit in here. It's pretty big. It's huge. It looks bigger now. It's just in how they organized it. It looks huge. I always go through the things I want to thrift with a fine-tooth comb, and look at these beautiful bird glasses. You see that crack? That won't be safe to use, unfortunately. It's like Christmas exploded in here, guys. There are rows and rows of Christmas things. There are quite a few rows of Christmas. Can y'all imagine how pretty that'll be lit up? candles for tea lights. Can you imagine it glowing? How pretty would that be? How much is this thing? That dog, it is heavy. Hey. Where's the price? I don't see a price. It doesn't want to get bought. Ugh. Look, I've already had one disappointment with those bird wine goblets. Now I can't find a price on this. This is pretty. And I'm surprised it's not broken. Look at that. Well, it's a little twisted and bent right here, but we can fix that. That is really pretty. An LED light up cling. I've never even seen anything like this before. I love these. I have a few, not an apple, but that is so neat. I think they're pretty darn cool. I love the design of these. And it's an apple, guys. Does it work though? Yeehaw, it must work if they're charging that much for it. That's cool. So they have some electronics. You know what I'm not seeing, guys? Lamps. I'm not seeing any lamps. You guys, I thought they were using these for display. I thought they were going to display some things in it. But they're for sale for $4.99. How can I use this? I wonder if cups would fit in here. Like an individual cup instead of hanging them. Will it fit in my car though? A whole glass display? For $39.99. Why do I want this stuff? You guys, if it wasn't raining and I'd have to struggle to lower down my seats and slide these into my trunk and hopefully they would fit, I swear I would take these. Because I have a feeling I'm going to regret not getting them. That is an awesome price for little display stands. I could put potted plants in here. Little pots. Okay guys, I'm home. It's 9:56 in the PM and I've been home for quite some time. But we ate and I started looking for documentaries on Netflix, and I found a really good one about an Alabama jail correctional officer named Vicky who helped murderer named Casey escape, and they ran off to be happily ever after, and it didn't end well. It ended with, well, I'm not gonna spoiler alert it in case anybody wants to watch it, but it was a true story back in 2022. I remember that. Was it 2022 or 2020? I think it was 2022. I remember that story. There was like a 10 or 11 day manhunt for the couple, and they finally found it, and it ended very, very crazy like. But I do remember that. But anywho, I started watching that documentary on Netflix and I fell asleep. So then I got up and rewound and figured I'll stay awake by editing the video I made on Tuesday or Wednesday. I fell asleep again. But anywho, I am home. I've been home. I ended up taking refuge at the thrift town. On my drive there, it got chaotic, guys. It was raining sideways and all these leaves were blowing. You know how you see like on cartoons, you'll see the little leaf going like this? That's what they were doing. The red and orange leaves were kind of blowing in little circles right in front of the windshield and stuff. And it was raining sideways, big fat drops. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm glad I got to the thrift town when I got to the thrift town, because I wouldn't have been able to drive any further. So I get in, and let me tell you guys, I was so happy. Y'all can hear it in my voice. Y'all can hear how excited I am at all the variety of stuff that's in there. I'm like, oh, it's back to its glory. It's back to its glory, like it's 1990s and early 2000s glory. Actually, even better, because it's more organized. It just gives thrift store. There's still all those clothes. Y'all saw all those clothes. I've never seen Thrift Town that full of clothes before, but I'm so glad that they dedicated the back to the real thrift experience for those of us that like the knickknacks and stuff. I really like it, and I hope they keep adding on to it. But y'all know I didn't leave empty-handed, so I'm going to show you guys the stuff that I picked up. But I'm going to start off with this. You guys, I could not leave it behind. I kid y'all not. If my car was bigger, I probably would have bought both. And if I have any reason to be back in that neck of the woods between now and Sunday and the other one is still there, I know it's going to fit in my trunk. If I fold down the seats, I'm bringing it home. Now, I have decided that I am going to set pots in it because every year I try and grow herbs and stuff like that. And I figure I can do a stacked shelf like they have at Lowe's or Home Depot when they're trying to sell them. And whatever I'm trying to grow, if I get the same size pot, I can stick them all in there and then just have them grow down. I just think that would be pretty. I like the idea of using it for cups because each individual little slot would fit a nice mug. But there's no room in this house for another thing like that. I already have the little tree mug that I made and I barely found room for that. So there is no more room in this house anywhere for that little stand. But I think I want to, when I get back out there in the spring and reorganize some stuff with all those found treasures from my yard, from the neighbor's move out, I definitely want to have it outside. I know I want to have it on the patio area, and I want to put, I'll try herbs again. I want to try my little herbs out there. But I couldn't resist it, guys. I could not resist it. And it was funny because I had my basket full of things, and thankfully the little shelf is not very heavy. So I'm pushing the basket with one hand and dragging the shelf behind me so I make it up to the front. And I asked the lady, well, the girl that's there, if I could see if it fits in my trunk. I said, I'll leave you guys my driver's license just so y'all know that I'm coming back in. I just want to see that it's going to fit. I don't want to buy it and then it doesn't fit. So she's like, okay, sure. She goes, let me go talk to those guys. They had 2 security. They weren't dressed like security guards. They had the little Thrift Town vest and everything, but they had them outside. But she said, let me go on ahead and tell them, because if not, they're going to stop you. So she goes and tells them she's just going to see if this will fit in her trunk. And they were rooting me on. They were so funny. It was a lady and a man. And the man asked if I needed help. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. I said, is it raining? Because it was pouring when I walked in there. And they're like, no, it had stopped. I'm like, you see, then this is meant for me. The fact that it stopped raining, I thought was a sign from the thrifting fairies that this was meant for me to come bring home. So I carry it. It's lightish. I carry it over there, drop down my seats, it slides right in. And I'm like trying to think, is there a way to maneuver the second one in here? It would not have fit in the trunk. I might have been able to slide it long ways into the back seat, but any bump, it would have hit one of my windows and possibly shattered one of my windows. So I'm like, girl, don't be greedy. You got one. You had an idea for one. You don't need 2. I didn't want to be greedy, so I just bought that home, and I'm super, super excited about that. But I did pick up a few other little things, so let me show you. It's crystal. It's crystal. Did you hear the ding? I could not leave this beautimous little tea light Christmas tree there. No stinking way. It has the little balls on it, the little garland crissy-crossing, and the little balls and the little star. It's gonna be so pretty. Of course I'm gonna get the Dollar Tree one because I ain't gonna burn no real candle in here. You get that black smudge. But it's so stinking pretty, and it was $1.99. I grabbed this because I thought it was gorgeous. But it's not until just now as I was laying stuff out that I realized, holy crap, it's a Christmas tree. I'm pretty sure y'all saw this in the video. Can y'all hear the ting? It's crystal, and it's a Christmas tree, guys. I did not notice that. Isn't that pretty? The little fir tree with a little star. Oh my gosh, so stinking pretty. Definitely gonna drop a candle in that little sucker. And that was $2.99. I didn't find anything on sale, but then again, I didn't look at the clothes. But I think that the prices on their knickknackery are really good. I really thought they were gonna hike them up. I did get this. I love the color of it. It looks like a patinaed brass. It just looks, I just love, love, love the look of it. I don't know what it was originally. I thought maybe it was, is this brass? Because this is made in India. And some of my favorite brass pieces are from India. What y'all think? It just looks like a metal with a brass patina. Y'all hear that? But I think a potted plant would be pretty in here. I haven't tried to see if my ivy will fit in there. It might. I'm not sure. But this was $2.99. I did get the frame. I just thought it was too neat. I love that it's silver, and I think now that my big dude's gonna be gone, I'm gonna rejudge up the bathroom downstairs, but I'm still gonna keep the lilac and the silver and the crystal. But I have one silver frame that I thought would be pretty next to this some way on the little shelf in there, so I couldn't resist it. I just thought it was really neat. I hadn't seen anything like that. I love the circle, I love the silver, and it was $1.99. Then I saw these and I had them, and then I put them back, and then I'm like, no, I want to use them. Do y'all remember these? Me and my mom used to bake cakes, okay? And she used to have these. And it immediately reminded me of me and my mommy in the kitchen. And I don't even know if they still make these. I don't know if these are old. I don't know if they still make these. Any bakers out there that can tell me if they still make these, or are these some kind of vintage kitchen wizardry? But all it does, you just spin it around to unstick your cake and make sure your cake plops right out. But it just reminded me of my mom, and these are in pretty darn good condition. My mom has one of the two she used to have, and that poor thing is beat all to heck. It's all dented, and she couldn't throw it away, and I didn't want to throw it away, but it is bent all to heck. There's no way. The little thing won't even spin, guys. It's so warped. But we haven't thrown it away. She hasn't thrown it away, so I'm not sure. But these are going to be fun to play around with. So I got that. Then the only other thing that I purchased, and I want for detergent. Now, knowing me, I'm probably going to stuff it full of candy or snacks. But the intention is for detergent. And it's super big. And it probably costs this much at Walmart. I'm not sure. But this was $5.99, and it still has the lid taped on it. But it's just this big, fancy jar. And I have something similar that I have my my Mexican detergent in, because I have my Gain, and then I have my Mexican detergent, and I like to wash like my robes, my fat fluffy socks, anything that I cozy up in, my blankets. I like to wash in Ariel, the Mexican detergent, and I have that in a similar jar. But I'm thinking, I have a cute little metal tin container that says laundry on it, and we've dropped the lid so many times, and it's kind of wonky and a little banged up. So I'm hoping that my clumsy butt doesn't drop this one. Let me see how tight the lid is, because if the lid is going to be too tight to where I pull it and all the detergent sprinkles out, then I'm definitely going to use it as a snack container. Maybe I could put cat food in it. I don't know, but let's see. Let's see how tough it is to take the lid off. Oh, not bad at all. If I leave it sitting on the washer, no funny smell, so there was nothing suspect in it. Okay. Oh, see? Well, I hope I don't drop this. But anywho, I just like the idea of having it for detergent. But it's a pretty jar. But that's everything, guys. Again, I'm so glad that Thrift Town is back to its glory. Little dude, first thing he asked was, do they have those random bags? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, they do. So I can't wait to take him to sneak a peek around there. But that's everything, guys. I know this video I went super chatty, like I don't chat. but chattier than usual. I mean, I think I brought y'all along for a long ride on the way out of work. So I'm gonna zip the lips, and I'm going to bid you adieu, and I'm going to hope that you guys have a fantastic weekend, guys. I hope you guys have fun. I hope you all relax. I hope you leave your week behind you. Don't bring any of the week's mess into your weekend. Just enjoy it, have fun, relax, eat some good food, watch some good TV, watch a good movie, read a good book. Do something to relax, you guys. Do something to relax and just zen out. And I will see you guys very, very soon. And until my next go around, I love y'all bunches. Bye.